Dr. Vikki Petersen here. I wanted to go over something that we frequently see in our clinic, and that is patients that come in who have been on the Atkins diet or the South Beach diet and started those diets off very successfully, but then it led to failure. Why is it? Why is it that some of these diets start out so well for so many people, but the effects seem to wear off and they don't get the long-term success that they were searching for? Is it that all diets are doomed to fail, or did something occur? What we've noticed here in the clinic is that both the Atkins and the South Beach, I'm bringing them up not only because they're popular, but because they have a common thread. Both of those diets begin gluten-free. They're pretty much grain and starch-free and sugar-free as well, but they're definitely gluten-free, and that's encompassed within that. And why is that? Because we all know that simple carbs turn into sugar very fast, they drive insulin, they cause cravings, blood sugar gets erratic, and turns into sugar, and we gain weight. So we all know that that's the case for many, many people. So when you're trying to lose weight, very good place to start is to remove those white foods and those simple carbohydrates and sugars from the diet. Now, Atkins and South Beach both do that, and then they gradually reintroduce. And granted, they're reintroducing whole grains and trying to stay away from the simple grains. But now let's bring to the table the gluten-sensitive person. So we're looking at easily 40% of the population is estimated at this point. So that person who's gluten-sensitive gets on an Atkins or a South Beach, and of course, they're going to feel great. They're following just what the diet says. They're starting to lose weight. They're feeling well. Their energy is up, sleeping better, brain fog is gone. All these wonderful things are happening, and they're diligently following the diet. They're on the no grains for a period of time, and then they get to the next stage. And at that next phase, gradually those grains are being brought in, and as I said before, starting out with a complex form of them, so eating a whole wheat bread and things like that. But as we know, if you're gluten sensitive, it doesn't really matter the form of that gluten. If it's gluten, it's gluten. It's toxic to your system, and away we go. So the point I wanted to bring up is that all diets are not doomed to fail, but we can't miss this huge subset of our population that's gluten sensitive. And what gluten does when it comes into the system of a gluten-sensitive person is that it has byproducts that are called gluteomorphins. And these attach to receptor sites in our brain called opiate receptors, and they, like opium does, it gives you a diminished alertness, concentration goes down, memory goes down. In children, these gluteomorphins are associated with autism and learning disorders. But let's lighten that up a little bit and talk about a less severe response to a gluteomorphin. It could be feeling more relaxed. It could be feeling more satisfied. Where does the concept comfort food come from? You eat the food, you feel comfortable. You maybe feel a little bit tired, but comfortably tired, relaxed. That's where these cravings come from, is these gluteomorphins. So someone eats gluten, these opiate receptors get stimulated, and then as that gluten wears out of the system, what happens? A little egging on from the body saying, hey, we need some more of that, just like a drug addict would feel. So there's that side to the gluten, which is why these diets go on a slippery slope once the gluten is reintroduced. So I want to bring this up because so often patients come in feeling like a bit of a failure because they started these diets out so well, but the success didn't last, and they think they did something wrong, or that they have, they're just not strong-willed, and the way the book was laid out or the diet was laid out didn't seem to work for them, and they don't really know why. So it's been our experience that those patients that fall into that category are actually gluten sensitive. So hopefully this will be a nice awareness for you that you need to look to find out if you're gluten sensitive. Take it out of your diet, do one of the lab tests that's available for it, but really go that next step and find out. So if you know anybody who fits that profile, definitely let them know, and I hope this information will be helpful. Until next time, to your very good health. I'll see you soon.